The Pittsburgh Penguins tell the Minnesota Wild they opt to keep the 15th overall draft pick, and they fire a bunch of their assistant coaches. Hey, Brenton from It's a Hockey Night. So, yeah, I'm a dirty Penguins fan, so when I wear this jersey, it is because I am a fan. I've got the Rocken Marta. I know he's gone. But that's alright, I can still rock it. Alright, let's jump in. So yeah, the Penguins are going to keep their first round pick, which is kind of cool. I was hoping they would. Obviously, this draft is... Some people are saying it's just a draft, but I think it's an above average draft in my point of view. I've kind of been doing... to obviously get some videos down the road, I've been looking at least the top 50, where there's central scouting top 50. And where I kind of think they're going to land, and I've just had a real rough indication of where they're all at, and I just see some pretty good players there. However, the development may be obviously hampered a little bit when it comes to everything that's happened, and obviously their season shutting down. So that does raise a few questions, that these players may not be just 100% ready as early. They may, take an extra year to sort of come on. And some of them might just fall away entirely because of this, but yeah, I still think it's a good draft. It's not a great draft. It's not the super deep, but there's some really good finds between 10 and 20, and that's where the Penguins will be. My only concern is that they've said that they definitely need to fix the blue line. I don't think Schultz will be back, so I'm really worried that this first round pick may get traded. Yeah, that would be interesting. I'm wondering if they choose to keep it, can they then re-trade it? I'm assuming they can. I'm assuming that's fine to do. So, yeah, otherwise, hopefully they can pick up a good player and then through Murray be able to pick up another defender, which I think is going to be the play. I think Jari, just money-wise will make sense, and talent-wise is going to be roughly the same. So, yeah, that's where I'm thinking. Jacques Martin, Gonchar, and Recchi have all been let go, or just not really extended for the most part for them. So obviously Sullivan's going to get his own guys in there, which is a bit disappointing. For some of them, I understand. Like Martin, yeah, I mean, great 2 cups, right? Recchi, thank you so much for when you were in this team, when you played in Gonchar 09, and I think he did pretty well with this defense before. Like, he's kind of been around the team for a while, and I don't think it's his fault that Schultz and Johnson had been going out there. Like, a lot of people have sort of said, what has he done? Mike, the guy I did the podcast with, he was like, what has he done? I mean, Johnson and Schultz were garbage this year, and I was like, yeah, but that's not his fault. Like, your personnel, the personnel you have isn't your fault. Like, if Rutherford all of a sudden made me the top 4 defender, it doesn't matter if you're the best defensive coach in the world. It ain't gonna help. It ain't gonna help the fact that I'm just, not that they're obviously equivalent to my talent or anything. They're obviously clearly, I mean, Jack Johnson's 1,000 times better than me, so I shouldn't really make that joke. But yeah. So Sullivan gets his own guys, so that will be very interesting to see who gets hired in those roles, and we'll be able to see that. But yeah, it's not panic stations yet. I always know, like, once the assistants get fired, usually that's the first step of a coach being on his way out, or a GM being on their way out after that. However, Sullivan never really got to pick his own guys, so this is really him getting his own guys. So I think he's safe for a while. He was able to do a fair bit well with this team this season, especially when they had a lot of injuries. It's just when they got other trades in, and we didn't really have those Wilkes-Barre Stratton players in to sort of lift the energy up. That's when this team kind of fell away. So hopefully they've learned those lessons, because every time this kind of happens, I remember, I think it was 11, was it 11 or 12 that we got a Ginla? Whatever the year was we got a Ginla, it was the same thing, really. Like, we just kind of fell away energy-wise. Like, it was just, there's too many veterans. Yeah, I think you just need to add 1 piece. You don't need to add 4 or 5. Otherwise, your team makeup sort of goes away at that point. And you're trading away a lot of assets just for, a chance at the cup. So it's not really like NHL 20 where you can just, an 83 overall is better than an 81 overall. They all need to be able to play together, and that takes a little bit to learn. However, obviously the Zucker trade I love. I think he'll be very good next year for the Penguins. So what do you guys think? Comments down below. Do they think they take this pick? I definitely am going to make a video about who the Penguins can get at that that pick. I just want to do a little bit more research, so that video will probably come out in the weekend. So if you did like this video, hit the like button. Always hit subscribe. I'm going to do a Leafs video about their post-mortem with all their press conferences. There's a few good tidbits in that, but there's like an hour worth of it, so I've got to filter through that and get all the notes and everything. So so look out for that. That will also be out tonight. Otherwise, there's some really good hockey playing right now, so go watch that. Flyers currently up against the Montreal Canadiens 2-1. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. See you, and bye.